wasted, but bioaccumulation over the time compounded that. And that probably with other environmental factors increased their chances of getting it. And sure enough, they were able to win their case because of talc powder they used throughout their life, not a one time.
Yeah.
And that is what blows my mind. It's like, oh my goodness, everything that I am giving to my kids, I need to be more informed about. I need to know who is making it, what is in it, and whether or not it's good for my family, and not just being a blind consumer. Oh, there's water on the shelf, I should just buy this water. It doesn't matter what it is or who made it. It's water. It's sold in the store. That is the biggest lie we're telling ourselves.
Not only it's what we put into our bodies with food and tablets and whatnot like that, but our skin is the largest organ that we have. So when we use detergents and we have toothpaste, or we clean down our house with bleach, which just about every Caymanian does, right?
Listen, Caymanian, Jamaican, Caribbean people, we love
bleach.
We love the bleach. The smell made you believe it was clean.
So, you know, it's, and my partner has bad allergies. She even has a tumor in her nose from, I don't know what's from, but so that's one of the reasons why I went to the cleaning with products, because it's not toxic. It's not, it might be I don't want to use the word chemical, but it is in a way a chemical. Is it?
No, it's oils.
No, it's just oil.
Just pretty much just oils, yeah.
Okay.
It's the,
but
it's all natural. And so whether or not you make it up, I mean, H2O, you look at different things, there may be, I guess, some chemical makeup to the compound itself, but it's an essential oil which is natural versus a synthetic property that's made in a lab.
And with Young Living, the thing that I am impressed with is the fact that their products come from organic fields. And so it's a pristine product.
It is. It is, like, first of all, they've been around for 25 years. And so when you think about that, it's not a new company that's trying something. Over the last 25 years, they've been building on a great foundation, and the foundation being what they call the seed to seal standard. So from the minute that that seed is put into the ground to grow, they're going to watch it to make sure that it's grown in the right kind of environment, that there are no weed killers added, that they don't add any pesticides or growth hormones or anything. And not just that they don't, but the farms around them don't. Because if you are using nothing, you're trying to be healthy, but your neighboring farm is using toxic chemicals, it can seep through the soil and still get into some of your plants. So they ensure all of that. Most people who sell oils don't stop to think about those things. They don't own their own farms. They can't control how it's harvested, when it's harvested, all of those things. Young Living also turns around and says, we're going to pick the plant at the best time we can pick it to distill it at, so we get the best properties from it. So if you think about a cut, if I was to cut myself, my body, there's all these things are going to rush to that cut to try and help it to heal, to do what it's supposed to do. Well, that's my body's fight or flight system doing what it's magic. Let's say. Similarly, so when you cut a plant, the plant is going to shoot all the things to it to try and help it to survive. The timing of which you distill an oil matters, because that particular time when that happens is the best time. If I made the plant sit for an extra 12 hours, well, what was coming at that time and being produced to try and help the plant to live is what we want to distill from it, not what's left after 12 hours. And if you don't own your own property and you have to send it somewhere else, and it's got to be trucked 2, 3, 4 miles down the road to have that happen, you don't get the same properties from it. Also, you don't know what's been added to it as it went, what blew over, what flew over, any of those kind of things. Young Living ensures their products. They test them before they distill them, they test them during the distillation, and they test it afterwards. And they also have third-party testing so that they can ensure by the time that they put that seal on that bottle or with any of their products that they have met that standard. Second to none in that regards. And like I said, 25 years and it only gets better. But Gary Young, the founder of Young Living, said, I want to make a product for a purpose, not a profit. And that's the foundation. That's written on all of their walls in their centers. And I've been to the farm and I've been to their distribution center and their warehouse, and literally that's what's on the wall, that motto. We're making a product for a purpose, not for the profit.
And what's the purpose? What's his purpose? Did he
The
say?
purpose is to get it into every home in the world to have healthy and natural alternatives.
Yeah, and it is. Some people might think it's foo-foo, but I can put that oil on my knees, all right, and within a half an hour, my knees feel much better. Sometimes I feel like I wish I had a vat of it so I could just go immerse myself in it. And there are times when I can't sleep. And Felicia is really, really good because I call her up and I ask her some of the silliest questions and she always answers me. But you can use lavender. And it's not just using lavender, but she provides the knowledge of where to use it, how to use it. So that's one of the reasons why I really, really like talking to her. And the group, what's it called? The group?
Anointing Nation Cayman.
Yeah. Say it again.
Anointing Nations Cayman.
I mean, they have something, it seems, weekly.
Yeah.
Okay.
Yeah, we're always educating because you got to keep learning. I mean, I met with people today talking about their issues that they're having, symptoms they're having, things they want to get, help to manage and get better in their health and their wellness. And I don't have all the answers. I brought my big old book. I literally have a big book. It tells me all of the things that these plants are good for and how you can use them. And we sit there, we work together, and it's a partnership because as much as I love to help you, I also want to empower you to be able to understand how to help yourself. That's the beauty with it, It's the same way as we go to Dr. Google very quickly nowadays because we have the option,
I love Dr.
what's
Google.
going on with my body? What's this issue? Well, similarly, so you can actually go to a reference guide and get answers as to what's going on and how I can best help myself so that I have at least some tools to try. And I'm not saying there's not a place for medicine. There is. But I don't want to rush for a Panadol every time I need something. I'd like to try something natural first to see if that works the same way I did before I knew about all this other, medicine versus kind of things. Just because everything is bioaccumulating in our system because they're not natural. And everything has a double sword effect in that regard. So when you think of the Panadol and the liver and that kind of stuff, you can overdose on Panadol. So you don't want to be giving it to your kids every 4 hours if you don't have to. If there's something you can do natural, whether it's a cold cloth on the head, whether it's drinking more fluids or whether it's rubbing some oils on, try something natural first. See how you do. You will be doing your body a favor than jumping to the more aggressive stuff that I think were made for aggressive reasons, not for everyday common ailments.
Completely agree. I mean, sometimes I get migraine headaches and I think it's more hormonal. And there are times when I use that green oil. And it goes away. I mean, there are times when it doesn't, but for the most part, I'm able to put that on my temple and it goes away. So that's a big win for me because the alternative is I take the migraine meds and I'm gone. I mean, I'm out. The idea is to put you to sleep. So.
And it's needed when it's needed, like you say. I mean, I'm very blessed. I must say, I suffered as well. Later in my lifetime, I kind of got diagnosed with migraines. I'd had a couple of migraines that had prism vision. I was so nauseous. I ended up in the emergency room. I was convinced I had a brain tumor because my head hurt so bad, and I'd never had migraines in my life before that. And after 2 MRIs, 2 visits to the eye doctor, I was reassured it's just migraines. But let me tell you, they were crippling. They crippled me from being able to function. Like you said, all you can do is go and lie down. You can't do anything. And thankfully, I was already using oils, but I hadn't really used it for that purpose because I didn't even know I had that. And so then I used my oils, and sure enough, I have not had another trip there. I know what it is. The minute I feel it coming on, I rub it on. I use the Migraine, my lavender, my peppermint. I rub it on my head and I rub it on my tension areas, back of my neck and my shoulders. And every time it stabs me, I rub it on again. See, this isn't like a medication. This isn't going to rub some oils on and wait 4 hours and say, okay, it's going to work for 4 hours. You have to keep using it because it's going to work at a cellular level to help to reset what's causing the headaches, whether it is hormonal or whether it is, stress related or whatever. It's trying to get at the root of the problem. It's not just covering it up. It's going to try and help your body to be healthier. And so I'll reapply and I'll reapply and I'll reapply. And actually, I've been reapplying all day today because I've had ones coming on. And I'm here on the radio and I don't look, other than a bit of tired, I don't look like I'm suffering from a migraine. And I guarantee you it's the starter of what could have been one. Same with my prism vision. I just put it on and I kind of just keep putting it on, and I haven't had that again by the grace of God, thankfully. You know, I trust, and it's all coming together and it works for me, and I'm really, really blessed because now I'm not stopped. I don't have to go home. I'm not rushing myself to the emergency room. I know what to do and I know how to deal with it. And if I did need more, I know that there are medicines that I could take. Yeah. But thankfully, I'm managing to manage mine without having to use more stronger medications that are going to also be harmful to my liver and my kidneys.
Yeah, and that's what we have to worry about. And I'm a strong proponent of natural, and if you need medicine, then get it, for God's sake. What turned me onto oils was several years ago. It was, first of all, the person was Heather Lopez. She gave me a scan, and the scan came up with stuff. I was like, whoa, okay. And I went to the doctor. The doctor said it diagnosed something that the doctor was missing. And then I had a scan from you guys the other day, and that just brought so much of focus into my life that what was needed. So the scans do work. Will the scans be at the thing?
They're not actually. The scans are a separate thing, but that's okay. I have one, so whenever you want to scan again, let me know. I'll scan you.
They won't be at the fair.
They won't be at the fair. Because of patent related stuff and because of FDA and that kind of stuff, you cannot say that Young Living oils will treat anything.
Of course, yeah.
So when you look at bio scans and that kind of stuff, energetic scans, they don't want to link towards it so that they don't have to be flagged like, oh, you were saying this was at the same event. So separate events that the Anointing Nations group do, or, you know, through people that you might know who are using oils or, you know, sharing oils, they have scans like I do, and we can do them anytime we want to do on the side, just trying to help you to understand your body and understand where you're at and where you need to be from a homeostasis standpoint. Not treating, not diagnosing anything, just trying to help you feel, you know, figure out what you could do to help you feel better in that regards. And so unfortunately it won't be there, but, you know, like you said, I'm always around, and I do it for my members to help them on their wellness journey, because that's my goal. I mean, I'm a nurse first and foremost, and I love helping people. And for me, this is helping people as well. Like I said, it's just good to have natural alternatives. And I mean, it talks about more than oils. It talks about the supplements. It talks about different products that they have that are offered that could be used, whether it's taking some vitamin B, which I take a lot of because I'm go all the time. And so I'm constantly depleting my vitamin B and needing to fill that back up. My husband, he likes the Master Formulary. It's like the trio pack of what you'd get at like GNC, where it's like all your things together in one. It comes in a little packet, and that's his vitamins in that regards. And so we do more than just oils. Like I said, we look at more things. We eat healthier. We look at what we're eating. We're trying not to eat as much junk food. Even my son, he's training now with Academy, and he'll go, Mommy, coach says I shouldn't go to Wendy's because that's junk food. But, you know, I've been saying it for a while, but he didn't listen to me. But at least now he's hearing it. And that's the mindset. It's like, what's going on? What are we putting in our bodies all around? And also we look at what we brush our teeth with, our toothpaste, we've gone all natural in our home. And I love it because, like I said to people all the time, I love to use this analogy. And I might have used it before. If I did, forgive me, but I have to keep driving it home. If I was to tell you that the chair over there, you should sit on it, but it has 2 broken legs in it, but you should sit on it. It's okay. If you just sit the right way, it's going to balance. Most people aren't going to sit, Nick. They're going to try and find a chair or stand because they're not going to want to take the chance that they're going to fall over. But most toothpastes out there on the market, not all, because there are other natural ones available now, will say to you, do not swallow. And if you swallow, contact poison control. Well, when you're having a heart attack, the first thing they do is tell you spray the stuff under your tongue or put a tablet under your tongue, and that's going to stop it. Well, why am I putting it under my tongue? I haven't swallowed it. I'm just putting it under my tongue. How does it work? Well, there's an ability in our mucous membranes that just goes straight into our blood system.
It does, yeah.
So you don't even have to go through the stomach. It's not being broken down by our gut. It's gone straight into our blood. Now, you tell me how you keep toothpaste from going under your tongue when you brush your teeth. When you're pushing it around in your mouth and it's all over. Now, yes, it might be a tiny bit of it, and maybe not all of it can get through that particular membrane because of the constitution. But what if it is? What if there's a little bit every time, and today, this morning you put some, and tomorrow evening you put some? If you think of a big glass jar of water, and I'm putting a drop in every time of red dye, how much red dye that must be by the time, I'm 30?
Yeah, no, you're absolutely correct. It's what you were talking about, bioaccumulation. And we are seeing, like you said earlier, more and more people being ill. And sometimes it's stuff you're like, what the hell is that? we have more people getting diagnosed with eczema,
Mm-hmm.
weird allergies,
Mm-hmm.
the immune
Autoimmune issues, yes, left, right, and center.
It is.
It's crazy. It's really
Yeah.
scary. I mean, people are scared of cancer and Cayman anyway. In the general sense, it's like we all keep wondering, like, there must be something why we're, so many people we know get cancer, and I don't know what the truth to that or isn't. But even with that, like you said, MS is creeping up, Alzheimer's is creeping up, everything is creeping up, and maybe it's not just one thing. Maybe it's not just our products. Maybe it's a bunch of other things. But if you can do one thing to minimize your toxic footprint, then do it.
Yeah.
Whether it's taking out your shampoos and lotions, whether it's your toothpaste, whether it's your cleaning products, whether it's I'm going to use a little bit less medication, a little bit more natural. Take one step at a time. We're not going to hurt ourselves by being less toxic. We're only going to help. I mean, we look at the landfill and we're like, oh my goodness, we're doing this to the world. But everything in that landfill has passed through your hands and your body at some point in time. So what's left behind in you that isn't breaking down?
For real. That's a very, very, very good question. The other thing I love about this group is, well, there's a couple of things that I like. I like the fact that mothers send you all WhatsApp and say, my child has a sore throat, and within a minute there's a multitude of people, a lot of support.
Yeah. I mean, we had one up today, and she's trying to help someone else, and she's like, I know a child who's having problems with stress and anxiety. Which oils could I recommend to them? So she's recommending to someone else and trying to help them. So it's not even for herself, but she will know someone and say, hey, I know you're struggling with this. Maybe you could try something. And a lot of times we gift it to people. We'll say, well, we'll get you the first one and you can try, or I'll make you an oil blend and you can try it out and you can see if it works for you. And if it works for you, then you can get your own, because we don't sell the products. Everything is ordered online through Young Living, which is why it's amazing that they're coming here so you can see some of the products. Because, you try to order something online, you're like, well, I don't know what that looks like, what the size is, what it smells, am I going to like it? So when they do come every year, and this is their second year coming, and you can pick up a bottle of lavender, peppermint, or green or something like that you would want to order but weren't sure. Now you can touch it, see it, smell it, and go from there. And that makes a big difference than when you're just kind of ordering blind. And so I don't know of any other oil company that comes to Cayman now twice so that they can help the people who are buying the products know more about the products and support them, and so they can trust them as well, because you want to know the people behind it. What is their mission, vision, and values? Who are they? Am I supporting a good company, or I'm supporting someone who's doing something bad in the world? Young Living also has several foundations that they support. They pay the whole administration cost on their foundations. They're a good company with good values that you can trust and really support at the same time as when you're buying your goods, that you're not just throwing money at something that could be harmful.
Yeah. What else would you like to talk about? We got 2 minutes left. Encourage people. What will be new there, and why Young?
Oh, new there. So I think they're bringing the Feelings kit down. They're bringing the Raindrop kit down, which is an amazing way to put oils on your body that can actually detox and help to manage issues, and then help to help your body be in a better alignment and just kind of more grounding health wise. But what else is amazing about Young Living is they want to get the product to us. They are currently now offering DHL shipping, so you can order it online, ship it via DHL, which means you're looking at 5 to 6 days, duty free. And no, it's not that it's duty free and government isn't charging us. No, there's still a duty attached to the package, but Young Living pays it. Young Living has says, we want to help Caymanians get this product in their home affordably, because I was like, you say to everyone else it's affordable and you say that it's good, and I'm like, it isn't affordable for us and it isn't easy to get. And sure enough, they listened to us. We fought and they listened. They said we will send it by a DHL, and they had to jump through a lot of hoops to make that happen. And we will pay the duty. So DHL submits the duty charges to Young Living, and Young Living pays them. So you're getting a pristine product, the best, I believe, on the market, duty free, that you're not paying for while you're ordering it and shipping it in, which is amazing to have.
Cayman, I wonder if you really, really heard that. This is a company that is paying the duty that our government charges for their product. I mean, if that's not a reason for you to just get curious and go down to this fair, then nothing else. You know what I mean? But I also love the fact that, and I hope this isn't going to embarrass you, but one of this education sessions is oil for your bedroom. So go ahead, Felicia, tell us about that.
Yeah, well, like I say all the time, there's an oil for that. No matter what you think it may be, there's an oil for that. So yes, during Valentine's month of February, there was a couple of classes on oil oils for the bedroom. So just leaving you that little bit of tip if you need an extra reason to give it a try.
And come down to the fair and maybe.
Yes, come to the fair March the 7th. If you're interested, send us a message so that we can send you the link to register, because that's probably better.
So what is the, how can they reach you?
I would say send me a WhatsApp to 925-6752, and I will be happy to forward you the link to register for the event.
Yeah. Thank you so much for listening to For the Health of It. Felicia, always fun to have you in. I love your energy. Give you one more time to say it.
So March the 7th, Young Living Fair and Expo at the Westin from 11 a.m. to 4 p.m. So block your calendar. Make sure you want to be there. It's a free event. They're not even charging you. It's for free. You just need to register. So send me a message at 925-6752, and I will WhatsApp you the link so you can register if you're interested. Hope to see you all there.
Thank you for being on For the Health of It. Moving you to the life you want.
The Cayman Islands Civil Service Association, CICSA, is an association that brings all government employees together at the workplace, social events, and in matters of concern common to all civil servants. For more information on how you can become a member or to read our story, visit us on www.cicsa.ky or on facebook.com/cicsa.ky. CICSA, connecting, informing, and engaging our membership.
Once upon a time, we ate from the land and sea. We may not have had much growing up, but we had healthy foods. It's time to wake back up to natural eating. EatingClean.com is the island's premier 100% born Caymanian-owned cooked-to-order meal prepping service. Fresh, locally and responsibly sourced ingredients. No processed soy and GMO foods. From breakfast to lunches, meat to vegan, juices and smoothies. Experience tasty meals for as low as $9. Visit EatingClean.com to view their menu or place your order. Deliveries are free, including reusable plates and bags. Monthly and corporate specials are available. Visit eatingclean.com. That's clean with a K. EATINGKLEAN.com or call 328-8655. Wake back up to quality foods with eatingclean.com.
Refilling and transferring your prescriptions have never been this easy. Simply go to healthcarepharmacy.ky and follow the easy directions from your desktop, mobile device, or tablet. All you need to do is pop into Healthcare Pharmacy in Grand Harbor to collect your prescription. They're open 8 a.m. to 10 p.m. Monday through Saturday and 10 till 6 on Sundays and public holidays. No waiting in line, no wasting your lunch hour, no stress. Just easy online prescription refills and transfers from the pharmacy that has been caring about your health for 25 years. Call 947-8900 to speak to a pharmacist or go to healthcarepharmacy.ky and make life easy.
We believe that every life matters, and we are all connected. One community, one people.
No matter where you live, Holy Cross Hospital of South Florida is breaking down the borders that should not exist in advanced healthcare.
At Holy Cross Hospital, we have opened our doors to the world, bringing you exceptional healthcare.
The multicultural staff features doctors and nurses providing top quality, compassionate healthcare while making patients feel at home.
Our Holy Cross International Services team provides guidance to patients and their families throughout their travel, accommodations, and recovery.
Quality medical care and advanced technology with sincere compassion and understanding. Your trusted health partner for life.
Learn more about Holy Cross Hospital. Email international@holy-cross.com or call 954-351-5906.
For the Health of It, Radio Cayman's premier health show is brought to you by Healthcare Pharmacy, the Cayman Islands Civil Service Association, Holy Cross Hospital,
Cayman Fertility Center,
and EatingClean.com.
This is For the Health of It with Tara Bush. For the Health of It with Tara.
Follow Radio Cayman on Twitter. All the latest information, breaking news, community events, and more. Follow us at twitter.com/Radio Cayman.
Oh, I love this beat. What do you call it? We call it the cow itch.
I've tried the short roads to being a man. Beautiful, beautiful shoreline. Oh, Cayman moon.
Cayman all-time favorites.
Poor old Robert. Poor old Robert.
Here he comes, Rosito, come to spray mosquito. All the girls in line, they say, Louis, please spray mine.
Cayman all-time favorites begins right now.
I said hush, don't talk now, 'cause it won't change anything anyhow. Just hold me while the shadows bring us near. I know you're not in love with me, and I'm not asking you to be. And there's no use pretending while we're here, 'cause you don't need to try and fool me. You don't need to lead me on. You don't need to say you love me. I've been around.